Alexander Cross, criminal defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you'd like to learn more about criminal defense here, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. So we received an interesting inquiry here on our YouTube channel. This has to do with a fight between mother and son. Battery attorney, San Rafael. Juvenile attorney, San Rafael. Domestic violence, San Rafael. Let's see here. One night, I wanted to go out with my friends, and my mother did not want to let me go. We argued, and I pushed her. She hit her head and got bloodied. The paramedics arrived. They then arrested me. Well, I was then arrested. I'm 17 years old. What will happen to my case? Well, first of all, because you're 17, this is going to go to juvenile court. What matters is the age that you had at the time that you committed the offense. So this is going to go to juvenile court. Now, generally speaking, if you hit somebody, that's going to be a battery, which would be a violation of Penal Code Section 242 as a misdemeanor, which carries up to 6 months in the county jail. But here, because your mother was bloodied, there might be a felony battery because she may have suffered grave bodily injury, which would be a violation of Penal Code Section 243 parentheses D, which carries up to 4 years. Now, in this situation, usually in juvenile court, because there's no bail for juvenile court. You can't just, give the court money and get out. Usually, the way you get released is with a GPS monitor, where you have a parent or guardian that can monitor you. In this case, though, there's going to be an issue because your mother is the one that you hurt, and your father's going to have to be there. And he's basically going to have to convince the judge that he can supervise you. Because of the violence in question, there is a good bet that the judge would not release you to your parents, and you might have to stay in custody. Obviously, all the evidence has to be collected, and there needs to be possibly a psychological evaluation to determine whether or not you understood the consequences of your actions and are of the right mental state that you can assist with your own defense. Beyond that, though, if it looks like they clearly have the evidence, it's probably not a good idea to go to trial on a case like this, especially since in juvenile court there is no trial by jury, it's trial by judge, and their conviction rates are quite a bit higher than trial by juries. So that's something that's going to have to be considered. In a situation like this, especially if you have a clean record, the best case scenario would be to cut a deal with the DA's office to avoid juvenile detention, but to get it down to some community service, some fines, some fees, maybe some anger management classes, and then once your probation period is over, you can get your juvenile arrest record sealed, so that in the future, this does not affect you. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. But if you've been accused of a crime and need representation in court, give us a call at 1-800-862-7677. Once again, 1-800-862-7677. Juvenile attorney, San Rafael. Battery attorney, San Rafael. Domestic violence, San Rafael. Criminal attorney, San Rafael.